What's going on, everybody? It's been a while since I made a video. I know I'm still new to this. I'm horrible at making videos and recording what I do and this, that, and the other thing. I'm doing everything on my phone right now. My plan is to get a GoPro, maybe two, mount one in the window, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. Car show season's coming up. Firebird season's coming up. Your boy registered for Hot August Nights, so that will be coming up. Those are going to be some good videos. Like I said, I'm horrible though at making videos about what I do and recording everything. So recently we got, you can call me on my bullshit on this one. I know in my first video I said I daily drive this thing, and I do, but we got a lot of snow and there was no getting out of my driveway. There was no getting down my road just to even get to a main street in this thing. So call me on my bullshit. I get it. Oh, you said you daily drive it. Yeah, well, I've been driving the Ram. Shoot me for it. Anywho, went ahead, got some new door seals on both doors. Got the uppers, got the upper seals up here, whatever the fuck you want to call them. I got some door seals on there. This thing seals up nicely. I still need to do the hood or the trunk seal. I just gotta get some more adhesive for that. As you can see too, it's a lot more shinier. Shout out to this right here. This Poppy's Patina. Now this is just the wax and grease remover. This is the stuff right here. This I am extremely with how this wipe-on clear coat turned out. Look at that. This stuff is amazing. Now as I go over the car, you're gonna see some spots that I missed. Like there's a big old dry spot right here. Don't worry about that. There's a couple of spots along here. There's a spot there, couple here, couple there. I'm gonna order another kit to go over those spots, but look at the shine on this thing, man. Yes, I will eventually do the body work and repaint it and all that fun stuff, but that's the end of the road, man. This wipe-on clear coat, huge shout out to Poppy's Patina, man. It was easy. It went on so well. The spots that are missed were my fault. That was me. I got excited, got ahead of myself. Whatever. But it looks amazing. I haven't backed this thing out into the sunlight yet to see what it really looks like. So it's kind of drizzling right now, but we still may actually do that. Gosh, and these door seals, man, like, God, these are so, I love fresh door seals. Look at this. I love it. Love the freshness. Anywho, also, I know in my first video I said I was going to redo everything to original. Talking with the wife about it, and the more I see some of these blue Z28s with black interior, the more I'm like, I can't leave stuff original. It's just not me. I don't. I love the idea of putting stuff back to original. Never happens. So, long term, black seats, black carpet, black dash, black door panels, black headliner, black everything black. Maybe do some blue stitching and stuff in there, but we'll see. It didn't close very nicely. We won't pay attention to I haven't started in a few weeks. Let's get this thing fired up. Let's let it run for a little bit. Maybe we'll back it out and see how well that Poppy's looks in this. So let's jump in and get this thing. Nice. I love how this thing just fires right up. the car is at as of right now. The recent updates as far as weather stripping goes. Good old shiny Poppy's Patina. Kind of continue working on these hood pins. There was already the holes and the plates already mounted on the hood, and my buddy from across the street had the pins. So I went ahead and put the pins on. I just need to get the pins with the things over it. Whatever. Preparation for Hot August Nights. Supposed to be getting the car trailer from my sister and my brother-in-law, but just in case that doesn't happen, this will be getting driven all the way to Reno from right here in Idaho. I mean, it's only a 7-hour drive at normal highway speeds. Obviously, I'm not going to be cranking this thing down the highway at 3,500 RPM for 7 hours. So if I do end up having to drive this thing, I'm going to get a brand new carburetor. I need to do the rear diff, some new fluid, inspect it to make sure that there's no damage down to the spider gears or the ring gear or pinion or anything like that. Oil change. I got some new shocks for the front coming because I did discover that the front right is blown out and leaking. I have air shocks in the rear right now. I don't know if I'm going to stick with those. Found a guy here just on the other side of Boise that's got a set of OEM springs, brand new from Summit Racing, rear leaf springs. The other one's like $280 for them. That's my dryer, don't mind that. Might get those. Plus I found another guy in Boise who's got the all new hardware and shackles and stuff like that to go with this for, I think he only wants like $100 for that stuff. So I may just go pick all that up, throw some new leaf springs on the rear of this thing, and then I got KYB gas adjusts coming for the front, so I'll probably just do the same for the rear. I would like to do the double adjustable Vikings on all four corners. That'll probably be later on down the road. Yeah, I really want to get some tint on the windows of this thing, man. I hate feeling like I'm driving in a fishbowl. Yeah, little bits here and there before we head off to Hot August Nights, but before that we've got Boise Roadster shows coming. You got the spring swap meet and warm up out at Firebird. Some other local car shows. Hot Rod happening over at Nampa High, Emmett Show and Shine. All that is before Hot August Nights, so give me a chance to get everything dialed in. I still want to get an oil pressure gauge installed in this thing, especially if I end up having to drive this thing all the way to Reno. I want to make sure I've got oil pressure the whole way. So yeah, everything's starting to melt out there, so probably gonna go back to driving this thing every day. I would, like my 77, I drove that thing every day. I didn't care if it was raining, snowing, whatever, but that's because it was a total rust bucket. Any more rust would have just been a boo, whatever. The underside of this thing is damn near rust free, so I'm trying to keep it that way. At some point down the road, some undercoat's going to go on this thing to really protect it. That way I can drive it in, rain and snow. So yeah, probably gonna go make a trip to O'Reilly's right now. I want to put a new thermostat in this thing, new thermostat housing, stuff like that. Maybe grab that carburetor while I'm there. Good old Edelbrock right off the shelf, man, ready to go right out the box. So yeah, I don't know, I gotta get a welding job done real quick for some good friends, so we'll see if I make it to O'Reilly's today. Good old plastic just bending in there. So yeah, gonna get back on this thing back on the road there as soon as everything starts melting away. As far as black interior goes right now, I'll order up a black headliner. The seats, I'm gonna have my wife just wrap the rear seats in some black material, and then I'll just get some black seat covers for the fronts. All of the interior trim sitting back over here. I'm gonna get some interior trim paint. A little shout out to Derek for that one, Vice Grip. A little action on those, and they'll be, oh, that's gonna be factory right there, mint. So yeah, that's where this car sits right now, and hopefully this week it'll be back out there, because I have been itching to drive this thing. So, alright guys.